Hello, everybody. My name is Mickey, or Saturn Crown Prince, or Satan. Okay, in case you, and for anybody that doesn't know, I want to address the police. A few things I want to say. Okay. Uh, First of all, uh, the police who watch us, um, I venerate the gangsters because they stand outside of the matrix. Okay, obviously not all of them. Okay, but the idea of the Cosa Nostra is to because we didn't trust the government and we live by our own code of ethics and morals and what we believe is righteous. Okay, so we've had to engage in some actions that you know may be deemed uh, by people to be whatever their opinion is of our actions. Okay, uh, so I noticed. Okay, well, let me put it this way. Okay, first of all, okay, there's three groups of police. Okay, you have a group of police officers that, let's say, are is a sheriff or whatever, police sheriff, whatever, in Mayberry, uh, out in the sticks somewhere, that really has no idea what's going on in the world, and they're just being police and doing what they believe is what they should be doing. Okay. Then you have another group of police that have now become aware of a lot of things that I revealed and whatever else they have investigated for themselves. Okay, so they're becoming aware of what is going on. Then you have another group of police, okay, that work with gang stalker people, all right, that know everything that's going on, and they bring people to the fake hell vortex places, and okay, and they're the ones that are in charge of all the people on the payroll, all the CIs, and they, let's say this group of police uh, have um, their CIs and their gang stalker people that they work with. Okay, so let's say, for instance, you're a gang stalker person, you're a drug dealer. So you're on the block and you're a gang stalker person, you're a drug dealer. The police know you're a drug dealer, and since you're a gang stalker person, you work with them. They allow you to continue doing whatever you're doing. Okay. So what happens? Well, I'm Mr. Gang Stalker Drug Dealer, and now I got another guy on the block, and he's hustling, and he's getting money, and but he's not a gang stalker person. He's not a CI, and he's not on the payroll, and he does not work with the gang stalker police. Okay, so what do I want to do? Okay, I want to take that person out of business. I want him off the block. I want him in prison, out of my hair, so I can make more money. You understand? So what do? Well, they tip off the gang stalker police that they work with, and they say, "Well, they got this guy over here. He's hustling over there. I want him, get him out of here." So, if you're a gang stalker drug dealer, it's part of your what's expected of you is to be a snitch, obviously. So that's part of your deal is to snitch on people. You understand? So the gang stalker drug dealer is going to snitch on that other drug dealer, and then the gang stalker police that he works with are going to do everything in their power to put that person in jail. So they're going to wait until the person has a big amount of drugs or money, whatever, and then they're going to bust that person. They're going to either kill the drug dealer, get rid of his body. They're going to take him to the fake hell vortex place and turn him into another gang stalker person, or they're going to put him in prison. Either way, they end up with all the drugs and all the money. Okay. So what do? Well, they take the drugs and they give the drugs that they steal from the other drug dealer that he set up and give it to the gang stalker drug dealer. And then the gang stalker drug dealer sells them on the street and gives them a percentage of what they stole from the guy. Okay. All right. So, like I said, you have three groups of police. Some who have no idea what's going on, some are just becoming aware of what's going on, and then you got people, the police that know everything that's going on. Okay. So, the police that are just starting to become aware of what's going on, and the police that have absolutely no idea what's going on, are being the police that know everything that's going on are working against the other police. You understand? So you got three groups of police, and then you got two groups of police where one is working against the other. Okay, this group of police understands the fact that crime is their job security. So they want to create as much crime, as much chaos as they possibly can. Do you understand? All right. So this is the problem. All right. So now, the police that know everything that's going on uh, are trying to create as much chaos. I told you, if you go to Spain, there's places where there's no police and there's no crime. Why? Because there's no police. Okay, police breed crime because that's their job security, so they need crime. If there's no crime, what'd you need police for? You wouldn't need them. Okay. All right. So I have a lot to say. I gotta try to say it quick because I don't have much time here. I'm working with a Walmart phone. All right. So this is the problem that I have, is that I venerate the gangsters because their names and legacies have been desecrated. You understand? So they're the underdogs. They operate outside of the matrix. Not all of them, obviously, because you can't stand in a pit of vipers and not get bit. Okay, so you can't expect the people. Even myself, when I was Al Capone, I believe prohibition was my idea. So obviously, it means I was working with the police back then. Obviously, and any gangster will tell you, to operate efficiently, you're gonna have to pay off some officials here and there, at least. All right. So, let's talk truthfully here. All right. Let's keep it real. All right. So now, okay. So this is what I wrote. Police, what are you trying to prove? I venerate the gangsters because their names and reputations have been desecrated, because they live by their own code of moral conduct and not by a code that is dictated by the establishment. You police have nothing to prove by way of your loyalty to the establishment. You have abducted and killed and imprisoned millions upon millions of people. You, just as the church have shown your disdain for me and your disdain for the pursuit of righteousness in general. I know by observing your loyalty to the establishment that you are more than capable of turning over a new leaf and begin to represent me, to represent the enslaved and indentured population of which you are a part of. Okay, if you're a police officer, you have a social security number, you have a birth certificate, you're an indentured slave. Okay. To engage yourselves in undeniable efforts to achieve redemption and to represent truth, righteousness, and the God-given rights, liberties, and free will that everyone should hold dear and close to their hearts. I have not condemned you, okay? I never condemned you, police. Okay? I have not condemned you. I never condemned you, and I will never chop off my nose to spite my face, okay? I want you police on my side, okay? I want you on my side, all right? So what is going on? Well, the police that are watching my testimony, observing my testimony, see that I'm venerating the gangsters. Okay, so there's police out there that are posting videos where it makes them look bad on purpose. Okay, they're standing there with their hand open like they're holding the phone. They're standing there with smiles on their face. Okay, so it's completely obvious. Okay, so as a police officer, you have nothing to prove. Okay, you are the biggest gang and the biggest mob around, okay? Who kills more people in America than anybody else? You, the police. So you're more dangerous, okay? You're more dangerous and you're more powerful than any mob, any gangster around, okay? So you have nothing to prove, all right? So stop posting this video. I already told you, I'm not going to post any more videos that is going to increase animosity and increase chaos, because I want you on my side. So by me posting those videos, then I'm creating a barrier there. which I don't want to do. Okay, I already posted enough videos. Okay, I already scorched you to death a million times. Okay, I scorched you enough. Okay, I don't have to keep scorching you. You should be aware by now of the mistakes that you made and the truth of things, or at least starting to become aware. All right. Okay, I have stated that since I do believe there is now a faction of the police that have accepted and engaged in these considerations and pursuits, there is no need to prove or display your incorrect assumptions or actions. So please do me a favor and stop posting videos that will increase tensions and make your salvation even more difficult, okay? Okay, stop posting these videos. I'm not going to post them, okay? I'm not going to post them. By you posting these videos, okay, you're testing me. You understand? You're testing me. So, is he going to post them or is he not going to post them? Is he going to show us respect? Is he going to give us a chance? Is he going to be, loyal to us if we're loyal to him? Okay? So that's what's going through your mind. You are trying to test me, and we know what it says in the Bible. Do not test him, for my name is to be found in him. I already explained this. Okay? This is literally correct. Why? How is the Lord's name found in mine? Because I told you, I'm a self-replicating entity. I bring myself into the world. You understand? My mother is my children. My parents are my children. Okay? This means I had sex with my grandparents and all this other shit, whatever. However I did it, okay? Now, how is the Lord's name found in mine? Who is the Lord of this world? Lucifer. Okay? Lucifer is on the throne. Okay? I am not Lucifer. I am Satan. You understand? Lucifer is real. I met him. I shook his hand. Okay? So he's real. All right? He's on the throne. Okay? He is the Lord of this world. Okay? I might be the highest authority, but I'm crown prince. What's crown prince mean? It means I already was king. I've already been king. I've already been president. I've already been duke. I've already been earl. I've already been all these things already. Okay, so I've graduated now, and now I'm crown prince. Crown prince means you've already been king, so now you're crown prince. Okay, you're prince, king, then crown prince. Okay, that's what I am. All right. I was the first king and I'll be the first king again when we come back. All right, so how is the Lord's name found in mine? Well, Lucifer and I lived in Kentucky. I already said the video posted by Adele with a house where she took the blanket off the chair. Okay, that was my chair. I believe we lived in that house, and I believe that Adele was my sister, or our sister, something to do with us. Okay. So, what was our last name? Bourne. Bourne. That's my middle name. Bourne. Okay? Bourne. That was our last name. We were sharecroppers. We lived in Kentucky, and Lucifer was my brother. You understand? Now, Lucifer would be my great-grandfather. Okay? When I met Lucifer, I only met Lucifer one time. Okay? One of the gang stalker people introduced me. They were trying to get me to sign a paper, trick me into whatever. They always try to trick you into signing some shit. Okay? So they tried it. I met him in New Britain. Tried to trick me into signing some shit, and Lucifer was there. I shook his hand. He said, "My name's Lucifer." And I shook his hand. Immediately, as soon as I looked at him, he looked just like my grandfather. But he did not look exactly like my grandfather. He looked exactly like my grandfather's father would look. Okay? I knew exactly who he was as soon as I laid eyes on him. And that's what I told him. I said, "Wow, you look like my grandfather." And I realized that was his father. So his father would have been my brother because I lived as his brother then. Okay? So that's why the Lord's name is literally to be found in mine. Okay? All right? That is true. It's true. So you're testing me. By you police posting these videos, you're working against the other police officers, your fellow police officers. You're working against them because you're creating chaos. You're creating animosity. And you're creating tension, what you're doing. Okay, so I would ask you to please stop this, okay? You don't have to prove anything. You're the biggest gang, the biggest mob around. Okay. All right. And that's about it. Okay. I want you on my side. Okay. I'm willing to remember what I said. It only takes a few good acts of goodwill. It only takes a few good acts of trying to achieve redemption. And people will forget about the horrible shit you did. They will forget because that's in our human nature to forget. All right? One good act supersedes 10 bad acts. You understand? Think about it. I mean, come on. Remember I say don't think, believe. Don't assume, no. Okay? But layman's terms, think about it. All right, everybody? Police, I want you on my side. Okay? I know I squash the shit out of you, but I'm the boss, so I have a right to berate you because I want you to do the right thing. All right? You police officers are responsible for putting the people in prison, so it's your responsibility to get them out. It's your responsibility to work with the correctional officers and let them achieve redemption too. If you do not work with the correctional facility staff and work together to achieve redemption, all those people will be slaughtered because all the prisoners are going to be released. And what most likely they're going to do? They're probably going to kill all these people. Okay. So you want to save all the correctional facility staff? Then you got to work together and come up with a game plan and get the people out. Put them in, like I said, you know the game plan. Okay. Train them as a fighting force. All the dimensions are going to implode. We have no idea what is going to come into our world. Okay, we need all the help. We need everybody to come together. Remember the Iron Maiden album cover with the tank and everybody's walking together. There's military guys walking together. There's police walking together. There's gangsters walking together. There's people from the astral realms walking together. Say, we got to stand together, okay? I've been reasonable. I mean, I've shown you my concern, even though, look at me now, I'm on probation. I got to give I'm on disability, and I got to pay these people $115 a month. I can't afford that. I can't even make it through the month. I starve over here. You know, and on top of that, okay, I got arrested for stealing a soda, which I didn't steal. I bought at another store. Okay, so I don't understand what kind of store. Almost every business or store has a camera on the door. So why did you not see me walk in the store with the soda? So if I walk in a store and you got me on camera walking in the store with a soda, how could you arrest me for stealing the soda? I mean, it's just ridiculous. Okay, it's not right. All right. And on top of that, now I can't smoke marijuana because I have to get a piss test, and that's my medication. So now I have to sit over here and freak out and undergo all the symptoms of everything I've been through. All the memories of all my lifetimes, I know all my lifetimes. I know all the ways I died, burned at the stake, stabbed, shot, and brains blown out. All these memories are here. Okay, I'm aware of all this shit. So I have to carry all this shit around. Do you understand? That's not easy to carry around. Okay. Ignorance is bliss. If you're not aware of your there's no such thing as a former life because all timelines exist at once. But to put it in layman's terms, if you're aware of your former lives and you got murdered 1,000 times over and died 1,000 different horrible deaths, and you have to carry around all these memories, can you imagine how furious you would be? Okay, that's why I'm so furious. Okay, one reason. Come on, police, man. I'm trying everything to reason with you. I believe the police are engaged. There's a portion of the police that are engaged in positive actions. They'll reveal what their actions have been when the time is right, and it's safe for them to do so. Until then, they're gonna go about it the safest way they know how. All right. So that's it, everybody. See you later. Okay. All right.